new allegations overnight against NFL star Antonio Brown, accused of sexually assaulting a woman who worked as his trainer, all part of a new lawsuit. Paula Ferris is here with those details for us. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning, Robin. Good morning, everyone. These are serious allegations. The two first met in college where they were in a Bible study together. Years later, she started working with him as his trainer. She is saying that he preyed on her kindness and her religious devotion.
Fires over the middle, caught, Brown.
In a newly filed civil lawsuit, superstar wide receiver Antonio Brown is accused of sexually assaulting his former fitness trainer. The allegations breaking just days after the 31-year-old ignited a firestorm by demanding his release from the Oakland Raiders and then signing with the New England Patriots for $15 million just days later. Brown's accuser identifying herself as 28-year-old Britney Taylor, a former LSU gymnast who began working with Brown in 2017. According to the lawsuit, she says he exploited and sexually assaulted her after she claims he used manipulation and false promises to lure her into his world. In the lawsuit, Taylor accuses Brown of assaulting her on at least 3 separate occasions. And after one alleged incident, she claims the wide receiver bragged about the incident through astonishingly profane and angry text messages.
The fact that she's using her name, I think it lends credibility to what she is saying and what the lawsuit is saying.
Brown has not been charged criminally in a statement from Brown's attorney. The 7-time Pro Bowler denies each and every allegation in the lawsuit and claims Brown and Taylor were involved in a consensual personal relationship, adding that any sexual interaction with Mr. Brown was entirely consensual. In her lawsuit, Taylor says she told several people, including one of Brown's staff members, about one of the alleged experiences. Brown, coming off a summer of being sidelined by a cryotherapy accident, showing off his frostbitten feet on HBO's Hard Knocks.
Feel sorry for me later.
And missing practices in a protest over his helmet, all before taking his bitter dispute with the Oakland Raiders public, pleading for his release from the team on Instagram before being filmed getting his wish.
Free!
The NFL was taken by surprise, according to ESPN, along with Brown's new team, the Patriots, where he was expected to begin practicing today.
They want to stand by a guy that they don't know, who has a questionable reputation in the last couple of months, or do they want to go forward with a receiver that they were willing to sign because of how good and talented and dynamic he is?
Overnight, the Patriots releasing a statement saying it takes the allegations seriously, adding, under no circumstance does this organization condone sexual violence or assault. The league has informed us that they will be investigating.
Now, the Patriots reportedly were caught completely off guard by this. They'll have to determine what to do next because Brown was slated to practice with the team for the first time officially today. Brown's representation is calling this a money grab, you guys. And Britney Taylor, she is seeking unspecified damages and she is demanding a trial. But it is significant that she is putting her name, her likeness, her identification
Not hiding
there.
at all.
Not at all.
All right, Paula, thank you very much. We're going to bring in ESPN's Ryan Smith. He joins us now from Bristol, Connecticut. So what is your take on all this, and what do you think Antonio Brown's defense will be, Ryan?
Well, I think at this point, Robin, he's looking at it like this was consensual sex. And his lawyers sort of hit that note when they filed their response to this, when they put out their statement. And they're attacking her claims vigorously. They're saying that they continued to have contact after some of the alleged assaults, that they continued to have a relationship after those assaults, and that essentially this was all consensual. Now, beyond that, I think the interesting part is going to be his idea of is there a countersuit here? There's been talk about that might happen to try to defend his claims here that this didn't happen, but that remains to be seen.
It's not a criminal case. So, what more should people know about this, Ryan?
Yeah, that's an important distinction. Right now, Antonio Brown is not facing jail time. He's not facing a criminal court. It's not about that. What she is doing is filing a federal civil lawsuit, which essentially is saying, I was sexually assaulted by Brown. I had pain and suffering as a result, and therefore I'm entitled to money damages.
We saw in the piece the Patriots' statement about this. So what could he be facing from his new team and the NFL?
that's where this gets interesting. Right now, the Patriots are taking a wait-and-see approach, as is the NFL, because they have to let the investigation take its course and decide what to do. But here's the key distinction. The NFL can still penalize a player whether or not they are found liable, or in a criminal court, whether they're found guilty. So it's going to be an interesting situation for Antonio Brown. On the one hand, he wants to defend himself, and he's already vigorously attacked these claims, saying they're not true. On the other hand, if this proceeds as a case, if it doesn't settle and goes forward, not only could the police take a look at this and say, is there a criminal case here? Let's look into this. We don't know if she's spoken to them. But also, he could actually end up having discovery, and more information could come out. And the NFL, in the course of looking at this in their investigation, they could use that in terms of deciding what to do next in his case.
In other words, this is far from over. All right, Ryan. Always good to see you. Appreciate it very much, especially your insight. You take care. Thanks.
Great to see you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.